All right. All right, I'm excited. We're working on weapons today. Let's do that. All right. So we now have our weapon set up how it used to be. Basically, what I did was I just put the weapon on top of the person, and then I styled it based off of the direction that he was facing to do stuff. And like it changed based off of what he was doing. And he did different things based off of how you did it. So we're going to completely rewrite the way weapon fighting works now, because I don't want to do it this way anymore. Glad it works. I'm not going to do it this way. So instead, what we're going to do is, instead of adding the weapon here from the image, we need to add new fields for the actual weapon itself. So that's going to be in cheer. Under weapons, katana. Okay. So what my thought is, and I actually have to put a little bit of thought into this. I think I'm going to add image fields for the character. Maybe. I don't know. Because I have a punch animation in the characters now. And that's kind of how I was going to handle it with all weapons. You see we have, what? Down punch, up punch. And that basically gets triggered when you punch. So the idea was to do the same thing with every weapon. You would have an animation image for each weapon, and then you'd have a static image for each weapon. I just don't know. I don't know if that's how I want to handle it. Because if I go that route, then, you know, you can't share weapons across different characters. And it's just a hell of a lot more images to load on the front end. Which, you know, I'm not like super worried about, but it also seems kind of shit. But it's going to be really hard to size it right. I mean, what I could do... I don't know. Yeah, because before I was just putting the image on the person, but I mean it wasn't really immersive. Like you couldn't tell like he was holding it. Like, that was really hard to do. Whoops. Like it never really looked like he was holding it. Hey, what's going on? I'm sorry I don't speak that language, my friend, but welcome. Appreciate you jumping on in. Asking a question. I wonder why it doesn't translate it automatically. Translate. No, I don't know. Maybe you can translate it for me. Yes. How do we do this? What do we want to do? Do we want to try to make the route work? Or the weapon? I mean, if we did it this way, then I would need a weapon holding set of images. So the weapon doesn't have to be in my hands, but the weapon would need to look like it's being held by his hands. You know, like he's in a natural weapon holding state. Yeah, that man, I'm not quite sure how I want to do this, because this is going to be a pretty big portion of the game engine and the game itself, right? And like I said, how I was doing it before, I mean, it didn't look natural. The sword was just kind of flying around your body. It worked, but it didn't look like he was holding it. You know, like I had it diagonally on his back, basically. And then, so it was like, it was fine because it was on my back the whole time. So it looked natural. But when I swing it, that's when things got like stupid looking. And if we try to do it like that again, then you're going to be really stuck with the size of image you can use for the weapon. And then you're going to need to have a specific type of weapon. So you're really limited. But yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can layer the image on top, because this is also going to be an issue for gear. In the game, you're going to be able to collect gear. You know, you're going to change your shoes, change your jacket, and that kind of stuff. But you know, this is just an image. This is just a GIF. So every new outfit's going to be a new image. And obviously, I can load them from the API. I don't have to have them all loaded from the front end, but I need to figure out how I want to handle gear. Let's be smart. Let's think about this. What are we going to do? Smart. Smart. Can we make layering work? I mean, we have to make layering work. I don't think there's any way around it. Layering. Yeah. How do we get layering to work? So basically you'll have his dimensions and you'll need the image of the sword to change based off of his direction. Right? I was very excited about working on weapons until right now. And now I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, would it be better to create a whole system that allows you to animate the way the weapon moves when you hit, you know, or would it be better to create a system that allows you to, you know, size the image of the weapon so it overlays on the character properly? Because, yeah. I mean, technically, I can import image fields for every weapon that gets created. And you can upload images for that weapon to the character. This is something similar that I was thinking about for different areas. Like every area will have field images, so you can change what you look like in that area. But gear, I don't know what I'm going to do for gear. Yeah, because the only thing I can think of is having headless overlaid images. But that doesn't seem very easy. You have to worry about images kind of like shifting or something like that. So it'll probably be easier just to do the old image swap logic that I've been doing this whole time. All right, I think we're going to go that route. And then basically, based off of the weapon, right punch, left punch will be what changes. You know, that won't be what gets hit when you use the hit. It'll be swapped to the weapon name. And yeah, I can grab the images based off of what weapon I have equipped. So I don't have to start with every weapon that I have images for. And it will grow. But I mean, there's a lot of assets in video games, right? Nothing new. I do want to make this easier to see. I want to put character images in like a box so it's easier to scroll through them. Let's do that real quick. Meta box, yes. Meta fields. Can I wrap those? Let me see. Character. Images. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, I should be able to, since it's in an array. How do I do that? Where's the metabox register? It's a class, that's what I'm on right now. Components, metabox. So where's the images? So this image upload. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's gotta be in here. Multi-select, repeater, false in array. Where's is array? Is array. So we got the metadata. Oh yeah, here we go. False is array. Do this. Otherwise, do this. Okay, I think this is what I'm doing. I'm looping through, and it's none of these. Oh yeah, it's doing this. Okay. So I would need to wrap anything that's like this in a div, which I think is fine actually. Let me see here. Metabox array wrap. That way I can put like a max height on all these like giant lists of things. Let's do this. Or am I doing this in the wrong spot? No, this is right. Yeah, okay, let's see if this works. No. Wait. Probably have to wrap everything. Else. What? Hold on. What the fuck did I do? Yeah, that's right. If else. And the if statement I'm trying to get in is false is array, goes this, else here, and then end for each. Okay, so it'd be right here. Let's see if this works. Because I already have a repeater container, but what if I do a bunch of repeaters? Okay, so let's see, is this wrapped in a div now? It is. Okay, perfect. This is what I wanted. Oh no, it wrapped everything though. Okay, no, it's not what I wanted. So I probably need to get in this. Yeah, right here. Maybe this is what I need to get into. Yep. Get rid of you. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, that did not work. It just wrapped nothing. Okay. Is it this? Wait, else if repeater is not subkey. Maybe it's this I need to wrap. Yeah. Is this it? This new post-meta logic is pretty complex. But it's better than having to rely on some third-party bullshit. Okay, now it's wrapping every field. Alright, getting closer. Not what I want though. Okay, so if that's happening here, and this is the field, then I need to go one step farther up, which is here. Which I don't think is what I was doing before. I think I went too far up. Yeah, let's try. Actually, this is like exactly what I did before. Had that. Oh no, there we go. That's it. Yeah, before it was, no. Yes, yes. There we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now let's put a max height. Let's do, oh, like 500. Overflow scroll. So now we can scroll through the images. Make sure we have a border. Radius 10 pixel, border equals. Oh, fucking come on, dude. Border. 1 pixel solid. Gray. Padding 0.5 rem. What? Yeah, that's good enough. There. Now we have stuff. Alright. So, metabox array wrap. What we're going to target. Do I have a metabox style sheet? Nah, I don't think so. I have admin though. Oh, cool. We already have a wrapper style. Let's just match that. What was it? Metabox. Oh, array wrap. Thanks, bud. Max height was 247. That's kind of small. I guess not the worst thing in the world though. Oh, I guess I could have just added this. All right. There we go. Cool EO. All right. Perfect. Oh yeah, matches everything now. Everything has a wrap. Except for these, apparently. Maybe I should only do it if it's an array. So this, if this is an array, maybe. No, because it is an array. That's why it's inside here. Yeah, if it's not an array, it just does the field. Oh, okay. Otherwise, yeah. But it seems like select, radio, repeater, all those are all arrays. So I kind of feel like I should do false this first. But I can't get that unless I'm in here. Fuck it. We'll just keep it that way. Well, that'll have to do. Doesn't look horrible. Wait, did I see something else? Oh yeah, this one. I want to make it bigger though. Let's make it like 400. What up, Shelly Vera? How you doing? Okay. Now we shouldn't have any issues. Yeah, it's bigger. Cool. Okay. So I need a separate set of images now, and this is going to have logic based off of weapons. So every character is now going to have an option to add images for weapons for their character. Yeah. Only problem we're going to run into is when we have images for weapons and gear. I just don't know how I'm gonna do gear. I might not be able to change gear like I want to. I might have to just settle for stat boosts, you know, and not do gear for visual sake. Because yeah, I don't know how I would do that. I mean, it's a pixel art game. It's not a huge deal, I guess. Though I definitely do want... I mean, your outfit has to change when you go to Orbem, so that ability is going to have to change. But then that means that you're going to need images for every weapon that you can possess, for every outfit that you could possess. That's a lot of image management. That's why I was thinking, or that's why I'm planning on, or was planning on doing, you know, different characters. Same character, but different. Which I can still do for NPCs and stuff if they change outfits, but yeah, for me it's a little different, and for all the other characters too. They will also need to be able to change their outfit. That'd be nice to be able to set their outfit too. Okay. Anyways, let's just go with this for now. I don't really think we have an option. So let's go here. Not here. So what we're going to need to do is create a dynamic meta box field for character, just like this. And that is going to be under here. And this will be explore weapon images. All right. Now get meta HTML. Okay. So I don't have like a magic list or anything, right? I'm just using this. Yeah, okay. That's for images. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we have weapon images. Excuse me. Now this is going to be a dynamic list, so it will be a variable. Actually, that'll just be that. Okay. So now, what is weapon images? Weapon images is going to come from... Oh, here we go. So I have weapon array already. And for each weapon array, I'm going to need a new set of character images. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean like every static? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're gonna need static, you need moving, drag, you're gonna need all of them. All the normal, because you're gonna have a weapon on your back, you know? It's gonna look great. It's a little bit jank setting up though. So we're gonna do explore weapon. Nope. What did I do? Explore weapon images. Weapon images. Oh. Just weapon images. Okay. Great. Equals. I mean, basically it's gonna be this. Is this for every weapon? Or should I only do it for weapons that are... I should only do it for weapons that are assigned to me. No, because you can collect weapons, even if they're not assigned to you. Yeah, it's got to be for every weapon. I don't have to do every weapon, but yeah, okay. So it's going to be like this. For each explore weapon array as explore weapon. And now we're creating an array of character images. So let's actually grab that set. Here we go. Character images. And now we need to add the weapon name to the end of each key. So another for each. There's going to be character images. Character image. Hey, Nulpin, what's going on? And now each key. Oh wait, we need character image key is going to be character image key and the weapon name. Explore weapon. Okay. And then this is just going to be upload. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the... Whatever. What is what? The song? Just a song I wrote for you. It's called Welcome to the Party. No biggie. Alright, so now this should work. Let's set a default real quick. Alright, default empty. Alright, see if this works. Should work. Or it might break the site. There we go. Static katana. Static up katana. Static left katana. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. And now we have it for fist too. Should probably ignore fist. Considering. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's piano. I have a piano right next to me. For your listening pleasure. It kind of sounds quiet right now. I don't know why. Oh, I think I turned it down when I was recording. Yeah, there we go. I forgot about that. What's your name? My name? It's Orbem. No, it's Scott V. Adrian. As in Scott V. Adrian, the sci-fi fantasy author. And now game developer. That is me. This is the game based off of the book series, The Hamonian Chronicles. And this is the website based off of the book that has the game based off of the book. Orbem.com. Welcome. Oh, look, I'm right there. This is where you can go to see all the fun Orbem stuff, the Orbem universe, Orbem merch, and the game. You can play the game I'm making right now. You just go to Orbem.games, and I'll take you straight to the game, which is handy. But, you know, I'm in the middle of working on the last, like the second to last level. It's the last level before the boss fight of the demo. So we're getting pretty close. And by we, I mean me and all the time I've spent on this. Was that Bliss piano? Are you saying please more piano? Of course. There you go. How about this? Oh, that's good. So yeah, I think we need to ignore fist. I also don't want to ignore any of them though. Because if I ignore any of the weapons, I don't know what the default weapon is. But I already have punch. So maybe I get rid of punch. No. No, because punch for fist is different. But I should use that. Okay. Ah. No English. Got it. Well, you are welcome to hang out and learn English by listening to my English. I speak well. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. Though I would like to get rid of. Yeah, it's hard because default is fist, but fist is a weapon. Hi. Welcome, welcome. All are welcome. All are welcome. Okay, so we got that going with the key, with the name. So that's fine. Yeah, okay. I think we got it going. Good. So now that we have the image capacity, we'll need to upload images for it and try them out. Okay, but let's just upload random images right now just so we can get it working. So let's do, who do we got? Yeah, we just want to make sure that this works. So I will do this guy. And we'll do this guy a few times. Doop. Okay. So we know when we have the katana equipped, that's what will show. Now if we have the fist equipped, see, right. So I don't think I need the default character images anymore, because that's just fist. So either have this or a fist. Yeah, I think we need to leave fist out. That's just going to be default. If they don't have fist as a weapon, whatever. If they don't have fist as a weapon, then they don't. I don't know. I think this is the right route to go. Let's ignore fist. So if fist does not equal explore weapon, then do this. Yeah, we just don't want to have the default. Eventually, maybe I'll set a global option to define what your default weapon is. Because people could have a default weapon of a sword, you know, and then you'd want that to be your default images. In fact, I can actually add that real quick. Let's just do that. Where is it? I don't think, is it Metabox? Option? No. I think it's here. Option menu, yeah. And then we have our settings. Here we go. First area, main character. Let's do default weapon. Default weapon. This is default weapon. Weapons. Do the same thing here, but for weapon. Cool. Weapons. See if that works. Yeah, it should work. So now when I go to game options, we have a default weapon, and that will be fist. Okay. So let's actually get the default weapon. That's how we'll do it. We won't just guess that it's fist. Default weapon equals get option, explore default weapon, false. Right. It's explore default weapon, right? What did I? Yeah. Here, okay. And then what do you say here? Default weapon. Cool. See if that works. We'll go back to characters. We'll go back to me. And we'll see if the weapon is showing. So we got that. And no fist. Fantastic. Definitely want to put like a name. It also would be nice to have a little preview of the image that you uploaded. I wonder if I could add that really quickly and painlessly. Because we have the uploads field right here. We could add it like right next to the field here. Or would it be better to under or above? Maybe above. We'll picture the image above. Image RC equals value. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. And we'll do width. We'll do like something small, 80 pixels. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, that's just a lot better to be able to see what it is. Cool. That is going to come in handy. And that's why it's really important that we have this scrollable box now. Cool. So now I know what we're looking at. All right. So let's upload what we're going to do. Actually, let's just do this. Let's turn my character into a katana. How about that? That's what we'll do. Why not? Okay. Let's upload and update. Okay, cool. So now, see, we have some katana images there. Okay, great. So the logic now is the weapon you have equipped, you use those sets of images. Which, if you have a weapon equipped, unless it's the default. If it's the default, nothing. Let's see if we can get that to work. Because we're going to have to do this. And then we're going to have to update the... And then we need to figure out how to do the whole fighting thing. Because I have to change a whole bunch of shit. First off, let's get rid of the image of the weapon. Because, yeah. Yeah, so this is equip new item. I also created the ability to equip items. So they'll change your stats. So if you have like a special shoe on, you're faster. Technically, I only did it on these 3 effects. Mana, health, and power, but eventually I want to do speed and stuff too. Okay, so that's fine. This is just the callback function. How am I handling equipping the weapon though? I know I'm doing that in JavaScript. What about the HTML side though? Yeah, because we're getting the character images. But what about the weapon? Here we go, direction images. Weapon. That's the default map. Okay, here it is. Equip weapon. So right now I'm outputting the image of the weapon. Why is it showing? Now that I think about it, why is this even here? Is this weapon L? What is this? Yeah, it's a map weapon. I don't think I need the image anymore. Because I definitely didn't have the image for punching. So what was I doing for punching? Hold on, let me equip my fists. Yeah, see when it's equipped. Something's making it blue. I forget what that is. See, yeah, this doesn't even have any. It's nothing. Oh yeah, because this didn't have an image. Why is it blue? Game container, background blue. What? The fuck did this come from? And why is this a thing? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart the... No, I can't restart. Yeah, I can restart. I'm gonna restart the game. I need to see what the hell I was doing with fist before. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So, map weapon is right here. Oh, okay, so it did have that. Oh. It's because I'm defining the size. So how the fuck? Yeah, okay. So that's how the box works. Okay, so I just need to not touch any of that. I need to not do the whole equip, change the size thing. So this here doesn't matter. I mean, do I need an image in there at all? Like, can I not? Will it still work? I think so. Yeah, it's still moving. Okay, so we don't need the image anymore. So that's good. So this is just a hitbox now. Something about coordinates. Okay, this is just to make sure it's in the right spot. Starting direction. Is it a projectile? What weapon? Weapon strength. Okay. This is all still good, so we'll leave that. But we need to change the way that weapon equipped works. Equip button. So when we click that, I no longer want to change the image using the weapon image. That is just a reference image now for the menu and for the collection. Talu, you got fired? Oh shit, dude. What's going on? I'm so sorry to hear that. What, today? What happened? They ran out of money? I don't know. I think you're gonna need a sad song for that. You chill? You still need this song. I got fired. I got fired. Ouch. I got fired. Did I mention that I got fired? You played Warframe. Well, yeah. They caught you? That sucks. I'll be honest. Um, I spent, you know, a good 2, 3 years catching up on One Piece, playing Wizard 101, getting the top level twice. Uh, what else did I do? I caught up on like 10,000 animes, other animes as well. Watched like all the Marvel series movies. I mean, like I, I don't think I had much to do, so I get it. But you know what that means? Start working more than one job. You obviously have too much time on your hand. That's my advice. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Wait. Current weapon image. Equipped. Equip new item. That's the... Yeah, that's doing that. Wait, but... Map weapon? That's my current character. Oh, here's... Okay, so current weapon is what I want. Current weapon. Oh. Oh, current weapon image. Here we go. Yeah. So we don't want this. So we no longer want to change the image or the sizes. Cool. So that's gone. So we actually don't need to care about that anymore. This should be better now when I equip a new weapon. It shouldn't do anything. And then I need to get rid of all the styling regarding katana. Oh. Weapon. Map weapon. Weapons. Map weapon. Yeah, see, we have a specific one for fist. Protection. See, these are all specific for these specific weapons. It's like One Piece. It gets better after the first 100. Yeah. Gets better after the first 300 hours. Correct. You're back. Hey, Courage Cowardly Dog. What up? Good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Yeah, you're in India. No, I'm in the US. I'm in Michigan. You thinking of doing some Rust? The learning curve scares me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about Rust. I know some people use it, I guess. I don't know. If I was going to put some time into learning a language, what would I learn? Which I'd never do unless I was getting paid to learn that language. But if I was, like the most useful language I can think of, I mean, I already know TypeScript. I mean, I can learn more TypeScript, I guess. I don't know, maybe Python. It just seems like Python's everywhere. Cross-platform thingies, yeah. Yeah. Good for game development for sure. Yeah. Hindi language is one you want to visit. Yeah, if I wanted to learn a language, not a coding language, a regular one, it'd be Hindi for sure. That's right. Yeah. All right. Sorry, that jam just hit me. Okay, let's see now that I got rid of all that shit, if I can equip the katana without dying. Give me the sword. The sword of 1,000 swords. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to cheat. because I don't want to go through the whole thing and get transportation, which is the whole point of this. All right. Let's collect our sword. Bink. Should really add a sound effect or something. It's very anticlimactic. And now let's do it. Well, we have a console error. Why are you trying to set the SRC? I got rid of that logic. Curtain button, image SRC. What am I missing? What are you talking about? Map E would be T query selector. I guess it is here. Huh. Selected item, get the image. What's wrong with that? That seems correct. Is the image not considered the image? What the fuck? This is the image. Engage. The sword of 1,000 swords. Yesterday somebody asked me which one is better, Python or VS Code. VS Code? That's interesting. What an awesome question. What is better? The image is right there, so why is it acting like there's no image? Selected item, is that not right? Wait, storage item engage. Yeah, it's engage. Yeah, right there. And then when I click this, it says there is no image. Literally stunned. Yes, I'd be bamboozled as well. I'd be like, you shouldn't be asking questions. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so this is right. Item image. Wait, what is the error? Am I not paying attention to the error? It's saying cannot set properties of null. It's trying to set SRC. So it's trying to set it. Oh, is it maybe the current weapon button? Weapon content image. I don't know why that was working before. No, here you go, weapon content image. Okay, something's fishy here. I'm going to refresh. Because this makes no sense. Yeah, I don't like how the fist isn't there by default. I should make it show up. I also don't like how it didn't work until I refreshed. So that makes me think something's up with the initial collection of the sword. So I'm gonna have to fix that. What is that fucking... I'm seeing a debug message. What is this? What's going on? What did I do? Explore attack. Line 61. What? What? What did I do? Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting that. Maybe that's why something's broken. Is there anything else that I'm screwing up with an extra array value before I continue? Direction images? No. That's a real one. ID is a real one too. Okay, I think we're good. Good. There we go. No more. Shit. I can't reach. I can't reach the level. I love how these definitely need to be styled differently. Hold on. Level options, display, flex, wrap. There we go. Let's do that real quick. Wait, where do I do that? Oh, select level. I do it here. I guess technically that's not in the admin, so that makes sense. Huh? Level selector. What? I'm confused. Display none. Engage. Oh, display flex. What did I just do? Flex, wrap attack. Do I hate magnets? Nah, I love magnets. Magnets are really cool. Yeah, I get it. I actually have a cool magnet thing here. So, you know those ferrofluid things? My wife got me one of them. What are these? See these? Ferrofluid. Ooh. Oh, there's already a magnet on the bottom. Ooh. Kind of looks weird now. Used to look different. Your wife just beat you. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd beat you too, Toad. That's messed up. I would beat you 2, 3. Okay. Now they should be able to select the levels again. There we go. Graham Condo. Alright, let's collect the sword again. Why is this not working again? It's just local where it's not working. Alright. So it's gone. Shit. I forgot to go to new. Make a new game. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So now, when we first collect this sword, well, first off, I want the fist to show up in weapons by default. So I need to do that. Where is storage menu? Right here. Oh, damn it. Right here. And current weapon is default weapon. now that I have that option. Explore default weapon. Something like that. Defaulted to false. Okay, so default weapon is current weapon. But the thing I need to do... See, I don't care about the height and width anymore. That doesn't matter anymore. Attack does matter though. So I think we can get rid of this. And then as far as having fist default into the list, I want that to happen. So where's that default array that I created? Right here, weapons. So by default, the weapon will have default weapon in it. Right? Right. Var dump empty true or false. True. Maybe. Now I'm all second guessing myself. Oh, it's a string. False. It's not an empty string. I was wrong. False, false, false. Good quiz. Default. Yeah, this should work. So now if I refresh, it should have the fist in there. What the fuck? No. Zero string as a zero as a string isn't empty. No. Zero is not empty as a string. If you would have just did the integer 0, then it would consider that false, which would be empty. Am I tripping? All right, let's test it out. I'm trying to find a spot to do it. Yo. We'll do it on the front end. True. Yeah, you're right. It's really weird. As a string, huh? Because if I was going to save that as a value that I needed, yeah, even integer. Okay, so it's even a not string. It's just 0 in general, string or not. You piece of shit. A null character is not equivalent to the PHP null constant. Hey, that's good to know. False. Also true. False. False is false. So false as a string is considered not empty, but 0 as a string is considered empty. It's bullshit. I don't agree. I disagree. But an empty string is empty. Yeah. And an empty space is also empty. No. Empty space is not empty. That is false. All right. Well, at least I was right the first time I answered. I did say true. And then I changed my answer because I just can't be confident in myself. Okay, let's see. The is bigger than 0. Oh. I guess so. So wait, why is the fucking fist not showing up? And why is the katana all of a sudden showing up? That's what I want to know. Where did the katana come from? This should be the fist. Oh, this is the fist, isn't it? There's nothing in it. Wait, do all of these? They all have their own button. But none of these are full. Okay, I shouldn't let you click nothing. What the fuck was they before? Data count. Oh, that's right, that's right. Because if you collect more than one item, I was iterating on it. Whoa, I got pretty intricate in this storage item system logic. Okay, we are having an issue. First off, everything is still saying equipped. I did say I had to fix that at one point, so let's fix that real quick. All of them are equipped because of this logic down here. Equipped. Right here. Current weapon or current gear. But like, what does that even mean? Echo equipped if... Yeah, current weapon is true. So current weapon will be true regardless. It seems like. Current explorer weapon. So you're trying to get the katana, so gave you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, you must have this katana. But what the fuck? Current explore weapon is coming from the current weapon that I have. I have none. So it's not true. Well, it shouldn't be an array. Default weapon is fist. So current weapon equals fist, which would work here. So this is why I always add true equipped. Let's see if that works. What up, Harlow? Hey, how you been? Long time no see. Piano's back. I know. Super stoked. I even have the MIDI keyboard back too. Data empty true, 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 data empty true. It's good. You like all that data empty true? It's a good song. It's my next hit. Okay, so this should work now. So these should not say equipped anymore, unless they're actually equipped. Correct. Okay, cool. Now this one, on the other hand, is nothing. So it's wrong. You know, we've been doing a lot of things. Data type, data ID, data value, data... Yeah, you like those too. Yeah, man, made a lot of progress. I mean, we got to the condo, so we got through all the tutorials for all the characters. So we have John being strong, you know, Jeannie's able to go through fire, and Iona is able to disable the rocket. We got transportation working. The mini game is working with programming and doing some binary and doing some soldering. So that all works now. So the main quest is now here, where I'm going to collect the sword and we're going to learn how to use it, simultaneously learning how to transport, because you have to transport to get the sword into this room. What the fuck is going on with my hair? So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, it's a lot. We have made a lot of progress, but this is massive, because this is kind of the linchpin of the entire like funness of the game, is using your weapons to fight. Otherwise it's just a bunch of like tedious tasks and a lot of dialogue. So need to get this down. We changed the way that we're handling it though. I'm now looping all weapons into here, into each character. So what I'm going to do is allow you to upload an image of your character holding the weapon in these various stages, including, you know, the punch. So down punch katana is like swiping with your katana down. So each weapon will get its own. Yeah. A lot of assets in this game. What you gonna do? So we need to first get the whole equipping logic right, and that requires getting the goddamn retrieval points menu working correctly. We got the equip part gone, so it's probably better, but it should have fist up there. Yo, Andrew, what's going on, bud? My bro. My bro. Give me mods. What kind of mods? Happy Flexoween. Ooh, yeah, happy Flexoween. Speaking of Flexoween, check it out. You can now get your own pair of flex keys directly to your house by printing them yourself. That's right. We're now offering flex keys, the STL files, on Cult 3D. So if you want to get your own pair and print them yourself, I now allow that. Here's the key. Ooh, pretty. I give you single keys. And here's the shell. Ooh, the shell. So you can print these files yourself. Congratulations. It's even on sale right now, 40% off. And you too could have a pair of flex keys. And I do mean a pair. Because if you can print them yourself, might as well just keep doing it. You can't sleep, Dad. Let me see, WordPress can't mention my nightmares. Yeah. Believe me, I do too. Wait, what? You just got one? It's coming tomorrow? What's coming tomorrow? What are mods? Doesn't matter. I like using PLA for them though. It makes it easier to get the keys in when they have a little bit of play. But Petchy should work. Yeah, PLA's, that's what I use mostly anyways. You just got one, it's coming tomorrow. Ooh, special. Yeah, you gotta get one. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, and I got a few other things. I'm still posting more of my designs and products up there. Like I added the light switch shelf as well, and the whatever, the airflow optimizing laptop stand that I use on mine. And I'm just posting everything that I make and design for the, you know, practical prints, like a door handle I needed, and I think I put like a connector for an air conditioning hose that I designed. Oh, he wants to be a moderator. All right, see you, Andrew. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate it. Oh shit, it's already 12. I actually have to get going too. Okay, let's focus before I go though. We need to get the fist to default inside the menu. All right, Arlo, I'll catch you in the next one, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. Appreciate it. Fist needs to default. It's your first slot. It's your default weapon. That should default inside your menu at all times. Perfect. Which I need to. Oh wait. What goes in the array? And why is this not here? I mean, why is this here like that? Because I just defaulted it to the default weapon. There must be some more that needs to go in the array. That's why. Oh, yeah, like I need the ID, the type. Yeah, I need all this stuff. That's probably why. Okay. We'll fix that. Yep, we'll get to that tomorrow. But hey, Tyler, thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. Always good to hear from you. And I apologize for you getting fired. Not fun, but Warframe. A lot of fun. Totally worth it. Harlow Andrew, thanks for jumping on last minute and saying what's up. Courage the Cowardly Dog. So great to see you again. Hope you're having a great morning. And Nolpen, sorry you don't know English well, but I appreciate you enjoying the piano earlier. Shelly Vera, thanks for the dubs. And Chikara Kakara, I don't speak your language, but I can tell you, thank you. Warframe. All right, my friends. Everybody have a good night, a good day, a great week, and maybe even a great month. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Have a great night, everybody.